All right, so what dispositions do I possess that make me a successful teacher? For me, I'm going to say that I have high expectations for my students. I let them know where the bar is and I help them navigate their way towards meeting those goals or that bar. I would also say that I'm super fair. Like I try to consider everyone's walks of life when they step into my classroom in order as it relates to my expectations. I am super compassionate. Like I have a higher level than most of understanding and giving my students grace where needed. I feel like that helps me to be a successful teacher because I teach in a Title I school where a lot of my students are maybe homeless or they are displaced for whatever other reason or they have food insecurity and things like that. So whenever I show up to work, I'm always mindful of what they could be dealing with or experiencing. So those are some of the things that I think I possess. Also dedication. Even when I'm tired, even when I'm frustrated, I still show up because my students don't have a lot of people that show up for them. So I'm committed to showing up. So for me, that's half the battle. Where can I improve? I would say for me, it's going to be advocacy because, like I said, in the district where I'm working or where I'm teaching, a lot of my students are without certain things that I feel like, especially within a school setting, are basic necessities. Like here, for example, we have print limits now, so we're not allowed to print a lot of things for our students. We're more doing everything digitally on Canvas and things like that, which some of my students struggle with. So I feel like I could do better with maybe advocating for the ones that are not doing as well with Canvas or just struggle with technology in general because there are some of them that do. And so I feel like they're at a disadvantage if all they have to offer is this electronic thing that does not work for them. So for me, I feel like I could definitely improve in the advocacy department as it relates to my students and their basic needs. What does a professional educator look like? For me, I think that's showing up and being the epitome of what you want to see your students be when they're adults. Model the behavior you want to see. You want to see them be respectful, be respectful. You want to see them treat each other nice, even or kind, even when they're not being their best selves. Then you got to do it. I have to do it. I have to come in here and say, okay, even though your attitude was horrible yesterday, I'm giving you a clean. We're wiping the slate clean. You're gonna come in, try it again. And give them a chance to really see you work through that and see so that they learn how to do those things because I teach seventh grade. They're not the most emotionally intelligent.